I couldn't move at all. My leg was flopped up on the dashboard, and it really did come to the point where with every breath it was basically just saying help. My name is Alyssa, and this is my story. Fear's always been part of who I am. My whole life I've battled fear. I've been afraid of not being good enough. I was a perfectionist. I kept asking God, could you take this fear from me? Could you just help me trust in you more? I just had a moment where I understood that it wasn't about asking him to take it away from me. It was recognizing that my fear was my sin that was holding me from God. On August 14th, 2011, our family was hit by a drunk driver on our way home from the lake. Just this instant of loud, shattering glass, things changed. And my stomach was where my lung belongs, and my diaphragm was ripped, and my spleen was broken. And I didn't realize that that's why I couldn't breathe, because I was missing a lung and part of my diaphragm. And if I wouldn't have been airlifted to the hospital, I wouldn't have made it. His story, as he's engaged in humanity, it isn't always pretty, but it is always good. And when we decide that we want our story to be part of his, then we can begin to reflect his glory, which is our purpose in life. At the moment I was closest to death, most aware of my dependence and need for my Savior, he met me. He met me on the dark highway, as he always has, as he always will. And I know that as long as my heart beats and there is air in my lungs, I will not live merely according to my plans and feelings, but by the Spirit of Christ that will never leave me. Everything that God's allowed us to go through have prepared us for investing in other people. The whole accident, my whole story, wasn't really about me. It was about other people and how God wanted to love them and what he wanted to teach them through my story.